Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Tuesday. All right, guys, well, we're back to talk about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. There's a lot to discuss, but before we jump in, I just wanted to say a huge thank you to everyone who has been supporting Hot Messy Podcast. We have another amazing episode that just dropped with DJ Richie Sky. So lots to go over, lots to discuss, but make sure you head over, give it a listen, give it a 5-star review, and let us know your thoughts. In the meantime, Andy Cohen is addressing Kathy Hilton's Real Housewives of Beverly Hills ultimatum, saying that he wants a cast who's excited to be on the show. Okay. I feel like any housewife who gives an ultimatum, it's probably, problematic for him, the executives, production, everyone in between. But before we jump in and discuss all of this, thanks to Reality Blurb, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so I just want to kind of revisit the fact that Kathy Hilton gave sort of an ultimatum when it came to her time on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Now, we know that she had a very interesting season 12, and there was a lot that was talked about that was not caught on camera, at least not to our knowledge. We don't know what happened. We know that there was this meltdown. We know that Kathy Hilton copped up to the fact that, did she have a moment that she regrets? Yeah. Did she apologize to her sister? Yes. Did Lisa Rinna carry it like a dog with a bone? 100%. I think that Lisa Rinna lost a lot of us when she was like, guys, I have to talk about it or else I can't hold it inside or I'm going to get cancer. And I think that that was like one of the biggest disrespectful insults of all time to anyone. But however, that's up for you guys to decide. Now, according to Reality Blurb, what does Andy Cohen think about Kathy Hilton's ultimatum to Bravo? Well, weeks after the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills friend proclaimed that she would not return to the show if bullies Lisa Rinna and Erica Jane remained on the cast, Andy seemed to suggest that if Kathy isn't a team player, she is free to make whatever decision she sees fit. When they're talking about this decision, she was with Faye Resnick and TMZ caught up with her and she said, if it comes down to it and she's asked back next season, she will only do it if Erica and Lisa Rinna are not a part of the current cast because she feels like they are two bullies. And she also feels like the other cast members are like kind of afraid, like they don't want to challenge them because they're dangerous. And I think we've seen that this past season. Now, everyone who's on the show, I want them to be excited about being on the show and have a level of desire to be on the show and feel great about it. And that's what Andy Cohen told Us Weekly. We've had a situation before with other housewives who've said, look, this isn't my group. I don't want to interact with X person or Y person. And so it's totally their decision. According to Andy, he and his team are taking a break before making any decisions about casting, which I think is also another situation that obviously needs to be had, because I think before we all jump to conclusions and decide who is problematic, who makes, like a great show, who is a good fit, I think that all of the different aspects need to be talked about. That way you have different perspectives and we can address all of the different components that make a great show. Do I think Lisa Rinna is great TV? Yes. But I also think it comes down to one of those situations that Andy Cohen told Kelly Dodd about. And it's like, you're a great housewife. However, you're super problematic on social media. Now, I know he said that to Kelly Dodd. However, Lisa Rinna is the same thing. She's very problematic on social media. And I think it presents sort of a problem because you can't control her. And if she's talking on social media about the show or different scenes that are playing out, well, yeah, that's a part of the contract. That's a part of her time on the show. That makes sense. But if you're just like randomly going on and calling the viewers pussies and saying, well, you can't handle it, that's probably not the best look for her, Bravo, the franchise, or anybody who's involved. Everyone who's on the show, I want them to be excited about being on the show. And this is what he said. Okay, we get that. Now, it's kind of a downtime. which is, I think, important between seasons. He explained, especially when the season is so volatile. As Real Housewives of Beverly Hills fans will recall, Kathy is accused of threatening to destroy her sister Kyle Richards and her family amid season 12. Then at the reunion, Erica alleged that she also hurled a gay slur at a nightclub employee in Aspen. I'm trying to like get my mind wrapped around it, but in Aspen, saying that he was an effing the F word. Gay slur. Asplin. Whatever. Which she denied. And while an investigation was conducted, Andy explained it was a case of she said, she said. As he looked forward to season 13, Andy said that while tweaks are always good, season 12 and the cast included produced a very successful season. Also during the interview, Andy reacted to a recent tequila joke that Lisa made on his Instagram. Hi, I'd like to try my friend Andy Cohen's new tequila drink, please. Lisa said in a comment, making a reference to her request for her friend Kendall Jenner's 818 tequila over Kathy Hilton's Casa del Sol on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, which we also know that's not your friend. That's why Kris Jenner legit posted, "Thank you for the flowers, Rena." She didn't even spell your name right. It was a clear, just like, I'm not your friend. Thank you so much for the thirsty flowers. I appreciate it. It was for my birthday. Still not your friend. Don't give a shit. I'm going to spell your name wrong. It is what it is. I mean, you can read right through it. It's like read the room. Rena's comment just absolutely made me laugh. Andy admitted of the joke. I mean, I've called her disaster on social media, but she really aced that one. While out in Los Angeles over the weekend, Lisa responded to Kathy's ultimatum herself, telling TMZ, I can work with anyone. Of course I can. I can work with anyone. She even said, listen, bring on Heather Dubrow. You want to bring on somebody else? Because the TMZ reporter said, well, what about Heather Dubrow? And she's like, well, if Heather wants to join the show, I think she's great. I can work with anyone. And I think that that's something great about Lisa Rinna. But the point is, do the women want to work with her? That's the biggest question. Not whether or not she can work with them, but would they actually want to continue working with her when it seems like it's not only problematic, but also unpredictable. Guys, I want to hear what your thoughts are, especially when it comes down to Andy Cohen addressing Kathy Hilton's Beverly Hills ultimatum and saying that he wants the cast to be excited about the show. Who do you think the cast will be, and what are your thoughts? So go ahead, comment below. But before you go, don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And don't forget, a new episode of Hot Messy Podcast is out now with DJ Richie Sky. So lots to talk about, lots to discuss. Also, drop a 5-star rating, review. Let us know what you think. And I love you guys so much. We'll see you so very soon. Bye, guys.